Alright, let's do a Foxhound rank on Legacy style without too many overpowered items such as the spider camouflage. Unlike the previous entry of this video, I will keep the gameplay unadulterated to my typical high-speed editing and only give you sporadic commentary. Not to flex, but I managed to do this on my first try. No deaths are getting spotted, so this isn't a segmented run where I edit out any failures.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two. East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Jack, I've got... Do you copy?
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
In case you have the easy gun, you should quickly unequip it into the backpack. Otherwise, you might put it on by accident and ruin the Foxhound rank. You can get across the mud here with a well-timed dive, but I messed it up here myself. It's way harder than in the original game. The Legacy-style camera and controls make every aspect of the game harder, except for one thing: there's no bullet drop, just like in the original game. Take full advantage of that to score every Mark 22 headshot that you can. On Legacy style, sometimes it's better to have the aim sensitivity set to maximum for easier targeting. Considering you cannot freely move the camera, it's especially important during some boss battles. Note that the guard getting attacked by the bees can still see around himself and spot you while he's being swarmed, unlike in the original game, so don't get close. This is the last sneaking level of the Virtuous Mission, so don't hold back on firing your remaining Mark 22 ammo if it makes it easier. I once got spotted through one of these windows while walking through here, so you might want to put your head down in this final room before the door.
He's a member of the...
This remake lets you quickly open the cure menu screen by pressing the up directional button, but it's kinda broken. It won't let you do any healing. You should just open it up the old-fashioned way.
So how does it feel? Yesterday.
Again, you should remove the easy gun here, or you might equip it by accident and ruin everything. You should pick up a couple of food items to distract the guards up ahead. This part can be a little risky. Try to land the stun grenade as close to their feet as possible. Rush in on them as soon as it detonates to throw them, in case they didn't get both knocked out.
Huh? You just...
Unlike in the original game, throwing a grenade or food item will not decrease your camo index, making this part a little easier.
What was that? Huh? I hear something. Huh?
Don't forget to loot this one guard for stun grenades. You will need them to fight the ocelots. You should pick up smoke grenades, the cardboard box, and thermal goggles from this level. They are going to be integral to this playthrough's success. If you throw more than 2 grenades in one level, the guards will instantly spot you. So make use of these 2 stun grenades to take out 4 of these ocelots at once. You might get the sniper on the roof too if you're lucky. Unlike in the original game, the Mark 22 darts will not go through the grates here, so take your time and aim carefully between the openings. This is more or less the safest spot to take the sniper out from, by tiptoeing on this window here, but he might take a while to show up. It's risky to even crawl around on the right to get an angle on him, as I'm not going to be using the spider camouflage. With a 65% camo index while wearing these fatigues, there's a chance of getting spotted. Well, this is getting a little boring, so I'm leaving a timestamp in the description for you to skip ahead for when the sniper shows up. You should loot these guards after you're done. One of them holds a Mark 22 suppressor. You absolutely cannot skip this. Now, if you do have the deluxe edition items, the one-eyed crocodile cap and the Peace Walker battle dress, this playthrough becomes much easier. No need to do these acrobatics on the swamp to get the croc cap anymore. Just pay Konami $15 and you have it as a permanent item. That said, stick to the right of the swamp to get across quickly. In this remake, the hitbox of these electrified fences are absolutely busted. Be very careful when crawling under them or even walking beside them. With these two dogs being put to sleep, it's very likely that two guards up ahead are coming to investigate. Don't rush in and get spotted. The splitter uniform is on that dirt hill to the right, but if you do have the DLC battle dress, it doubles as a splitter uniform too, so no need to pick it up.
What's wrong?
You can easily get through this entire base by sticking to the left. There's no key items for this playthrough to pick up around here. The Peace Walker battle dress cuts base damage down to 33%. It's absolutely overpowered and makes the vanilla sneaking suit obsolete. But I'd say that it's only fair to use this on Legacy style, what with the controls being horrible. You should defeat Ocelot with the Mark 22 to get the animal's camouflage. It's very important for the mountain section of the game. If you have it already, take him out with the Patriot. It won't count as a kill.
I'll back you up. Shoot him! Whoa, get away from me! I felt that.
If you took some damage from this boss fight, put the DPM camouflage on to recover as much life as possible before the next one. If you don't know this cave's layout by heart, try turning up the in-game brightness. No shame in it. You absolutely must not forget to pick up the M37 shotgun from here. The Pain's boss battle will become near unwinnable if you don't. Doubly so because on this remake, it takes 2 grenades to break the Pain's Hornet armor instead of 1.
Disgusting.
On this remake, Snake's animations have become a little slower, while the Pain's attacks seem to have remained the same. And on this difficulty level, you have so much little of a time window to land your attacks while the Pain keeps relentlessly spamming you with his. The horrible Legacy-style camera and controls don't help either. He usually fires just 2 bursts before throwing away the Thompson. Listen for the distinct sound before you climb back up. Sometimes he might fire 3 bursts. As you can see, Snake's swimming and climbing animations have become so much slower in this remake, and the pain just keeps chaining attacks back to back, giving me no window of opportunity to do anything against him. There's Mark 22 ammo inside this cave with 2 claymores in front of it. Just stick around to the edges and you'll be fine. With the DLC croc cap and brown face paint, you can safely skip through this level no problem. There's a chaff grenade you can pick up here. It might come in useful later if you want to prevent a caution alert from bringing in reinforcements. This does not count as a kill. The explosion from the barrel killed these guards, not Snake. Only bullets hitting guards straight out of Snake's gun will count as a kill. For the last guard on the top floor, you should not take any chances with him up close. The terrain works against you. Take him out from a distance with the exploding barrel. There's a Mark 22 suppressor on top of these crates. You should pick it up both times you're going through this warehouse. It will give you enough suppressors for the rest of the game. Pick up a bunch of these fly agaric mushrooms from this forest in anticipation of the Fear's boss fight. Better to get them now while it's nice and quiet, instead of scrambling for them while getting shot at during the boss fight. In the original game, you could have shot that guard right now through those grates, but it doesn't work here anymore. You need to wait for him to walk towards you. Up until recently, the last shot of the suppressor gave you minus 100% camo index for a split second, which could result in you getting spotted from very far away. This camo index reduction was not as severe in the original game, and it seems that Konami quietly patched this back to normal some time ago.
Not too bad.
Make doubly sure you've removed your face paint before entering the lab. The cigarette gas spray is a key item you do not want to skip for this playthrough, and you're going to need it in this very same level to deal with the scientists. This right here will be a risky but effective strategy to get through these two scientists and guard up ahead. Wait for a moment when both scientists are inside their cubicles, then take a Mark 22 shot at the guard. Okay, that was very close. It just so happens that the scientist cannot spot you while you're inside the box. But if that scientist bumped into me, the box would have come off, and I forgot to put the scientist uniform back on as insurance. So make sure you do that.
What's that sound?
You might want to take it slow and steady when backtracking on this level, as the camera angle works against you. Deal with the guard first, then use the box trick again to leave this room.
Someone's in here.
Take it slow with the box here, as you cannot see in front of you. Rush in too quickly, and you might bump into a scientist and get spotted. Equip the splitter camo setup before exiting the lab, and as soon as you enter the courtyard, go prone quickly. The camera angle is quite horrible when dealing with the two remaining guards here, so you might want to keep your distance and try to take a long shot at the guard holding the radio. Thanks to the Legacy-style bullet drop, you can take everyone out from right here. There's a Mark 22 suppressor at the end of this fence if you feel like stocking up even further. You should not cure the venom poisoning from the Fear's bolt until you get into position to fight him. Until you cure the venom, the Fear will not fire bolts at you, giving you time to toss the poisonous mushrooms and take up position at the Mark 22 ammo spawn without having to dodge his arrows. Toss the mushrooms close to the Mark 22 ammo spawn point. The maximum aim sensitivity is absolutely needed for this boss fight. Whenever you have 7 rounds left, more Mark 22 ammo will spawn at your feet, so long as you're not looking at its spawn point. Try to make it so you have 15 darts when you end this boss battle by finishing the fear with a roll. You can pick up the spider camo right here, but it's too much overpowered for me, so I won't use it in this playthrough. Close one. Almost lost 90% of my health right here. You cannot see where you're heading with this camera. The backtracking on this level can be a little tough. Careful with the first guard on the lower floor. Use the tiptoeing while prone to get him. Should you mess up and trigger a caution, just retreat into the forest to reset everything. Or you can also use a chaff grenade, but considering I took down all the guards holding a radio, there's no need to worry about reinforcements. Don't pick up irrelevant items to this playthrough like the mousetrap. It will only make the items list longer and slow down the weapon sorting as the game goes on. On top of that, the more guns you have, the smaller the chance you're going to get Mark 22 ammo when you loot a guard's body. So don't pick up weapons like the AK-47, SVD, or anything else. 95% of the playthrough is reliant on the Mark 22 pistol. Stick to the left right here and go prone as you crawl over to the right side to shoot that guard. There's a chance you might make some birds fly away, and he will turn over to spot you, so make sure you're lying on the ground if that happens. There's 2 remaining guards up ahead that are blended in with thick grass and forest. You should take your time with them and wait for a clean Mark 22 headshot. Now that my Mark 22 ammo is low, there's a higher chance the guard will drop ammo for it.
Tasty.
I know you can skip the end's boss battle with the dying of old age trick, but that's no fun. We fight him. The first thing you want to do is figure out which one of the two starting sniper positions he has spawned at. Now that we know where he is, we can go around and behind him without getting shot at. This DLC sneaking suit is a good substitute for the spirit camouflage to make your footsteps silent, very important for sneaking up behind the end. With the Legacy-style camera being locked in place, it can be hard for you to move around this convoluted forest and chasing after the end when he's retreating if you don't know the entire forest layout by heart. It can be near impossible to keep up with the end when he's running away if you cannot see where you're headed. Now, when creeping up on the end, you need to get close enough for the cigarette gas spray to hit him twice, then do a hold-up on him, but at the same time, not too close where he will get alerted to your presence and lose your chance to hold him up and do double cigarette damage.
Freeze? How did you? I don't think so.
You need to point your gun somewhere near his head to reset his maximum damage mechanic thing and let you fire off 2 more cigarette hits on him. It's really difficult with the Legacy style mode because you cannot move freely when aiming your gun, and if you let go and try to move, he might break free and run away.
Sure must.
When chasing after him to the next area, it's very likely that he will have just set up camp right in front of your face with his back turned on you. As you can see, he got alerted to my presence and made a holdup impossible, missing out on my chance to deal double damage. It seems that this time he spawned somewhere far away from here, so I will use that trick from the start to bait him into revealing his position and flank him again. When you fire your weapon like this, it can sometimes let you bait the game itself into forcefully relocating the end at a spot where he can instantly shoot at you. You can use that to your advantage to bring the fight back on, instead of searching for him around the forest at random. That was embarrassing.
What's going on? It's over
You're alive? East.
Always check if he decides to try and ambush you when you try to creep up on him again, instead of taking up his usual sniping stance. Use a smoke grenade to get through this. Don't forget to pick up the Mosin Nagant. It will be very useful in the mountains section, though it's harder to handle with the legacy-style controls, and the lack of bullet drop on the Mark 22 makes it less generally useful.
With darkness and silence through the night, what a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Snake eater.
The animals and desert camouflage combo give you the strongest camo index in this part of the game. You can afford to run past some of these guards on the left without spending Mark 22 ammo on them. There's 2 boxes of Mark 22 ammo under these rocks to the left here, a godsend after you had to spend most of it fighting the end. You can take out all 4 guards from this corner of the map here using the Mosin Nagant. You're far away enough where they won't hear the shot nor see the muzzle flash. Though the legacy controls for this gun are kind of clunky, and by the time I got used to them, I missed my chance to take out the final guard. Guess we will have to deal with him from up close. With his powerful camouflage, it shouldn't be much of a risk. Don't do any of this diving stuff around these mountain ledges.
I must be safe with this.
What can I say?
There's an RPG inside this shack to the right here. You might want to pick it up. It can speed up the sorrow by a few seconds. This is a very difficult area with a lot of guards to go through in quick succession. Make sure every Mark 22 shot finds its target and you do not trigger a caution alert. Crawl on the ground when you take out this guy. He's too close for comfort. Now quickly drop down this hill before the guards start looking at your direction. The Fury's boss fight is arguably the toughest thing to go through on Legacy-style Extreme. The camera is fixed into place, the Mosin Nagant is harder to use, and you have to turn the music off in order to keep track of where the Fury is located through sound. There is only one area where you can properly defend yourself on the southeast of the level, and the Mark 22 ammo spawns there too. The first thing you should do is blow up the barrels where you're going to be making your stand at the southeast. This will open up more pathways for you to retreat into and avoid the flames when the Fury gets too close, let alone accidentally blow yourself up while being there. This is the spot. It lets you actually see what's going on in front of you. There's infinite Mark 22 ammo and some avenues of escape if you get attacked.
Show yourself!
During the first phase, things will move a little slow, but once you deal enough damage to the Fury, he will run around the map relentlessly and fill the entire level with flames. Use the quick camo change to mitigate the fire damage. You can use the lock-on function to fire 3 successive shots at him when you know he's in front of you to the left here. If you keep mashing the fire button, he shouldn't be able to counterattack in time.
That's tasty.
3, 2, 1, ignition!
Wait for him to counterattack, take cover, and if you hear that crunching sound when he's preparing to take off, attack him again. That's the sound. If I didn't use the battle dress, I'd be dead.
What's wrong?
Go under this container here to safely deal with that guard up ahead. You should do a peek around the corner shot for this one. He's too close for comfort.
Nothing there.
This is going to be a bold strategy, and it can easily go wrong, but with enough practice, it's most effective. That stun grenade blast will draw Rykov at the alarm button at the top of the stairs. That's as close as you can get him to the lockers.
This is HQ. What's going on?
There are signs of enemy infiltration. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
You're going to have to deal with these two, so there's no random chance of them walking back in here.
I hear something. Huh? Hey! What's wrong?
Maybe I should have picked up the handkerchief at Granin's lab. That's cutting it too close. Careful you don't press triangle by mistake here and ruin everything. If you want to skip all this to the point where I'm taking a riskful action again, there's a timestamp in the description.
All I want. Tell me!
Stop it!
Who have you been talking to?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
You'd better start talking.
Please, Stop this!
Who is Khrushchev's lapdog?
How can you do this to him?
I know you gave the data to someone.
Never do it
You!
like that. You monster.
I guess he's dead. Now then, I hope you'll prove more entertaining than he was. But first, let's take a look at your body, shall we? What a beautiful body you have, like a newborn baby. But not for long. Well then, let's get started. What is your target? Is it the Shagohod? Or Sokolov? Or maybe it's the Legacy? Answer me! Who is helping you? Who let you in here? You're a tough one, but even you must have your limits. And I am a patient man.
You need to try and kick this rat quickly and feed it to Johnny. He needs 3 meals to give you the cigarette gas spray. Be careful when you throw these out the cell. If they land too far away from Johnny, he won't notice them.
Huh? What? You don't want this?
Wait for him to finish his eating animation before throwing the next one. Otherwise, he won't react to the sound of it hitting the floor.
Huh? Hey, thanks.
Remove the transmitter and the fake death pill. Johnny will make his rounds and bring you one more food item. Might want to smoke the cigar a bit, so the Sorrow boss fight lasts for a fewer seconds. Well, this might take a while, so there's a timestamp to skip to the next riskful action in the description.
Chow time. Huh? Well, it's your loss.
Try and eat this rat with the fork before Johnny gets in position to get hit by the gas. You don't want a random belly growl to ruin everything.
Time to eat.
You need to get out of the cell, loot Johnny twice, and bolt out of there. He wakes up super quickly, about 15 seconds. These 3 escape levels are one of the hardest parts of the playthrough. One little deviation from the perfect plan can lead to failure.
Huh? What's that sound? Huh?
If you moved as fast as I did, you don't need to worry about the last guard next to the armored personnel carrier near the exit of the level. Just keep rolling quickly towards the exit, and he won't see you. This final escape area is the hardest one. There's slim to none margin for error. I recommend you practice this one a lot before you attempt to execute it for real in a full playthrough. Wait for this guard up ahead to wobble his head away from you before you make a run for it. You should get 180 degrees behind this guard to give him as little time as possible to react to your footsteps. Don't worry about the dog. It won't react to your noise. Still, I'd keep a little distance. You should fall down like this to shorten the Sorrow boss fight. That should be enough HP to die from a single RPG. Don't cut it down anymore, as there is a chance those dogs might catch up to you. Kind of forgot to tone down the brightness from after the Ocelot boss fight. Oh well. Take your time with the revival pill. You don't want to accidentally hit the continue button and ruin everything. Hope you didn't forget to remove the transmitter. I still haven't developed a reliable strategy to get through this level with the ocelots present on Delta. If you want to skip ahead to the next riskful action, use the timestamp in the description. Time to reorganize the equipment. What you also need to walk away from this level are 3 tree frogs, 2 glow cap mushrooms, Mark 22 ammo refill, and cardboard box B. It's harder to see these animals in the remake, what with the modern graphics blending everything in together. Cardboard box B is needed to fast travel into the Shagohod hangar, but you can't do that if you're on caution phase. This part has little room for error, so follow this process closely. Shoot these 4 guards from farthest to closest. If you did all of this quick enough, the 2 guards on the watchtowers should be looking away from you, giving you enough time to move into the truck. But still, try and keep to the center of the level in case they see you. Make sure this dog keeps on sleeping. The Shagohod hangar is a tough one. Your splitter camouflage will be 10% less effective, so keep a longer distance. And don't hold back on the Mark 22 shots. This is the last sneaking level for a long while, and you'll get an ammo refill for the next one. Take your time with this. Crawl around everywhere you don't have a long line of sight. Careful of this ramp. There's a guard patrolling to the left that will be looking at this side every now and then. Never stand up near this ramp. Well, he's not going to show up anytime soon, so let's get him another way. Crawl under this truck here for some noodles and a safe shot at the guard. There's one more maintenance crew member that's patrolling near the last fuel tank. Take a shot at him from a distance.
During the last great...
Do a CQC throw on Volgan and then organize your equipment to fight him. You can bait him into doing this same move again by holding a gun. Just make sure you unequip it in time, or his attack will home in on you. Well, bad depth perception from the bad camera. Okay, I'm starting to panic a little here.
Fire, Ocelot! He's dead already. That was fun.
Ah, shit. There is no room to dodge this attack. On the last bullet. Freaking kidding me now. Okay, that was a lucky break, and way too close. Without the battle dress, I'd be dead. Well, time for the bike chase. This part of the game gives you minimal control, so all you have to do is wear the battle dress and shoot at them with the Mark 22. Don't have any more input than that, really. By the way, you can check your in-game stats at any time through this menu. This is one part of the game where maximum aim sensitivity is crucial, otherwise you'll tear your hair out. The Unreal 5 engine could barely breathe back there. Imagine doing this without the battle dress. Well, all you really have to do here is equip the Cold War camouflage and put the controller down. But screw it, I'll shoot them for fun anyway. Konami has severely nerfed the RPG spam trick in this remake because they added a very long aiming animation for the rocket launcher, similar to MGS 5.
I planted 4 C3 charges. Hurry! Got it. Hurry! Right! Hurry!
All right, enough messing around.
Doing 2 more left. Isn't here yet. Only 1 more left. It's here!
Well, you know how this boss fight goes. Shoot the treads, then shoot the Shagohod in the back. Repeat the same action until you win.
We're wearing him down!
You're wasting your ammo, open fire! What have you done? Didn't feel a thing! Why is this happening? I can't move! Damn it!
We're wearing him down!
That all you can manage? What have you done? Damn it!
There! Do that again!
What have you done? Fire!
Here come the missiles! Burn in hell! Hit me! There! Do that again!
Man, the controls are so awkward on Legacy style.
Incoming missiles!
Burn in hell!
More missiles!
I can't move! Fire!
Incoming missiles!
Why is this
shoot Volgin in the back with the 1911 real quick to get his attention.
Here. It's working!
Both the Mark 22 and Mosin the Gaunt deal the same damage here, so might as well go with the Mark 22. When the treads are tilted a little sideways like that and have some sparks on them, it means they still have invincibility frames. When Eva makes a comment like that, she's about to throw a grenade at the treads, so prepare to headshot Volgin.
Catch me if you can! Here.
I can't move!
Nothing special about this part, just fire tranquilizer darts at them while wearing the battle dress.
Take him out! Not bad.
There they are.
Well, we have finally taken back control of the game. Let's move on. You should put on the DPM camouflage to recover as much life as possible before the final boss battle. Throw a smoke grenade back there to stall the search party. The path with the fallen log bridge is slower. Take this one instead. Put Eva to sleep so you can focus on the guards.
Yeah, right there. No snake. That feels so good. Yeah, right there. Oh, boss. That feels so good.
Give Eva her noodle so she can move at top speed again.
Let me have some more.
Take the path on the left. It has a better vantage point for taking out the remaining guards. Put Eva to sleep again so she doesn't interfere with your sniping and get you spotted. There is one guard right below the ledge here. Take your time scoring a headshot on him. A miss can result in an alert. The last 4 guards can be shot from this spot as well. Use your thermal goggles.
Yeah, right there. Oh, boss.
It was November. Then, early in the...
Let's see what you're made of.
Excellent, Jim.
You can bait the boss into initiating a CQC encounter by holding a sniper rifle, as the rifle is not CQC compatible, and she will presume you're vulnerable to a CQC attack. Just unequip it as soon as you see her coming.
Let's see what you're made of.
You're better than I'm gonna be.
Note that on Legacy style, the double counter CQC feature does not exist, just like in the original game, so you'd only need to worry about countering her CQC once.
Get ready.
Your skills have improved.
Here I come.
Well, don't turn your back on her during CQC time. It doesn't work, I guess.
Let's see what you're made of.
Oh man, now that's a reason to panic.
Brace yourself.
Battle dress saves the day yet again. If you want to skip ahead to the results screen, there's a timestamp in the description.
Take this. Keep it safe. It's our only hope.
A patriot? Why are you giving me this?
Jack. Or should I say, Snake? You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now. Do it. There's only room for one boss and one snake.
The left gun is the loaded one. It lets you end this scene faster.